back home will ever believe this.
Trời.
Ui.
I'll give it a shot.
Alchemist. Alchemist đâu rồi? Ký đi.
Cái gì?
Không biết mình máy tải luôn.
Chơi với máy kia với
Thú hả? Không kêu như cái quạt luôn.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through.
Cái bản thân thú kìa. Oh shit.
chả để ngoài hả? Vô rửa hả? Cái dầu ngoài hả?
Đây.
An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Don't waste a step. Might be useful.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Stronger than before. Much stronger.
It's getting stronger. We must be close.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned.
Looks like an ambush.
Chase. Devour.
Heating up. Make way. Well, so much for peace. Blood follows me everywhere.
This is my happy place.
I will ascend.
Razeth. Where do I go from here? You picked the wrong fight, friend.
These creatures were not themselves. Corruption is in the air. It infects everything it touches.
If not over, then through.
Thrall. Break control.
No time to rest? What path lies before me? Better not be cursed.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
You think you know why you are here. You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me. You are wrong.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
Lũ mà chơi skip của em là
Má.
Orin
Từ
and
từ.
Gortash, you have
No, I don't want to miss it.
I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
Tiếng nào vậy?
Đâu biết đâu, tôi đâu có coi chứ.
Hợp. Hình nhiều ending lắm đâu, mấy chục cái ending hay gì mà đúng không?
Biết nữa, tôi chưa coi. Cái lùng mẹ.
Đấy. Tầm xếp.
The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power.
Này em gọi định chơi không?
Just enough that they would play their part.
Chơi
in
lại lần
my
thứ hai em
design.
gọi kêu tôi vô chơi á.
Their
Chơi
part
online.
has ended. The next orders will be
Nãy
mine.
giờ phải dài rồi cảnh mới chơi.
I won't allow it. Again.
Không.
Dominate it.
Đơm bể một miếng nước em như qua. Hơi khô.
And you had your role. Who do you think told the Chosen about the astral prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
We were part of its plan.
I only needed one netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
Again! The grand design must not come to pass!
This is not over. called you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is no brain, no longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A nether brain. I thought so too, but that was when I believed it was still an elder brain. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan. I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Enithian. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
Assimilate him. Skvar! No! Now is the time to liberate him. Do not stand against me.
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain.
So you would kill him. He is Gith's heir. You'd be the Githyanki people's betrayer.
I realize he is of some significance to you, but he is of even more value to our cause. You still don't trust me. Remember, I have been your salvation from the very beginning. I freed you from the Nautiloid, prevented you from crashing to your death. I have protected you ever since, at no small cost to myself. I came to you as a leader, but I did not shy away from showing you vulnerability. I needed you as much as you needed me. When you discovered my true identity, I did not flinch from the truth. I never lied to you, not once. I am just like you. We have the same enemy, the same story. I encouraged you to fulfill your potential, all while protecting you from harm. Now I ask you for the last time to trust me. Release the Netherstones to me. I told you the Githyanki would only want to kill you. Still, even united, the Netherbrain was going to be an impossible enemy. But apart, we have no chance of survival. Very well. Since you will not work with me, You work against me. You leave me no option but to join the Netherbrain.
Phải.
We can free Orpheus.
I just hope he'll be receptive. What am I to do?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The gate is gone. I'll smash the crystals with the hammer, and Gith's beloved son will lead us to a sure victory. Let its will be done. Taka.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You took advantage of my powers, and you slaughtered my honor guard. Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies.
Your Majesty, the Prince of the Comet, Gith's true heir.
Do not patronize me. You rejected the Illithid when it no longer suited your needs. No doubt you freed me because it suits you now. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers. That is true. And it would have been the honorable outcome for one destined to become Geik. You had the opportunity to surrender yourself to my honor guard. They would have given you a noble end. They would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable, were it not for the choices you made. We will destroy the Netherbrain together, and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands into the stars. The Geik was correct about one thing. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones.
Wait. Maybe you don't have to. It should be me. I'm dying. My heart feels like a live grenade. Gonna blow any minute. You still have a life to live. I don't. If this is the end for me, let me be the motherfucker who saved the world. Any time, soldier.
You, Tiefling. You would volunteer your life for the greater good. You would make the ultimate sacrifice. I thank you. The Netherbrain wants nothing more than to see all infected become Geik. My defenses keep the voice of the Absolute out. But just as I can raise them, so I can lower them. I will allow the voice of the Absolute in. Once it reaches you, it will order you to transform. It will only take a moment. And once you are a Mind Flayer, I will fold you under my protection once. You will be the savior of empires.
With the withdrawal of Orpheus's power, Karlach's mind is rushed with the full force of the Netherbrain. The very fabric of her being is torn apart and reformed in an agonizing process that is over all too soon. Then, stillness. She stands transformed, once again closed off from the Netherbrain's mind.
My people will remember you, Tiefling. The rebel Illithid who stood beside their reborn prince and ended the grand design. Let us return now to the city and follow the path of the Netherbrain.
Painful. This is wild. I myself, but more.
I'm not surprised. But I have and my engine, it's no heat, no gears. Still there, but no longer threatening to explode. Yes. Yes. My God. Is it possible? Shit. As a hideous monster, sure. But I'm still myself. And I know what our mission is. I'm glad I get to do the honors.
I never thought I'd be happy to hear a Geihul live. Yet, my heart is very glad, Karlach.
It is. Let's finish this thing, soldier. It's time.
Well, well, well.
Let's move. Breathe deep and move.
Go ahead.
Of the comet has come! Shavar Orpheus! Shavar
Vos, my most loyal friend.
You honor me. Lae'zel to Lakmagir. Thanks to you, the skies above Tunarath shall tremble with psalms. Orpheus will take the truth to the people. We will slay the Lich Queen. Our chains will be cleaved.
Mighty Voss, your words lift me. Vlaakith will splinter like glass and vanish like smoke. Shavar Orpheus!
My sword is yours. We will exterminate the brain and end its plague.
This champion holds the key to its defeat. Stand by for orders, Voss. Answer to her as you would answer to me.
As you wish, Prince Orpheus.
Forward! The Netherbrain falls this day. Let it be the first victim in the war for the skies!
have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one I know. Observe with whom it travelleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
You may have changed, but my debt to you still stands. The Iron Hand Gnome's firepower is yours to command. Just show us where it's needed.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
I made some improvements to Ramesses' arcane artillery. Give the word and the sky falls on any who stand in your way.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join the fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me. And from me to you. No matter what form you take.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us. And not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you.
To our freedom! We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Baldur's grace be with you.
Assume nothing.
These things have stayed interesting. Very well.
Fall back! Fall back! Matthew! Leave him be! We have to keep running! Mind Flayer! Mind Flayer! It's over.
He's frightened of your illithid ally, but the very fact it hasn't killed him on sight gives him reason to pause. Can the rumors be true? Is this really the Mind Flayer who could save the city?
Run from...
New blood.
With haste.
Position.
You bow, or you break.
Become absolute.
name be known.
Death won't take me yet. These boots have seen everything.
Put him up. My little trick.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
I won't give in. Need to find a way forward. This is good.
Yes. Tactical.
máu. Chơi trò này chơi trò gì chơi?
This is gonna feel good. Hup.
first step is the hardest.
Tiếng Ai vậy ta?
Lẩu.
Lẩu à, lẩu.
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 Lẩu cái
Chí lật. Lẩu lật. Chí lật thôi. À lẩu.
Lẩu có lẩu.
Ok.
Trở lại sẽ bắt chặt ngay. Trở lại sẽ ngay.
Quá mạnh. Sẽ bắt chặt quá mạnh.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Ủa bên em Khang giờ có tuyết chưa em Khang?
Chưa chứ, chắc cũng phải tháng sau thì cái sáng này lạnh nhưng mà cũng chưa tới nổi phải mùi chim gái à.
Chưa nổi lặt chim đúng không?
Đúng rồi, nhưng mà nghe nói tháng sau thì đủ mà ác quỷ luôn.
Thôi.
Đâu hết giờ không có ai. Đi về nướng cái nội, chứ không mà chúng ta mới cổng á, mẹ không ra ngoài thôi. Mẹ chiều hồi sáng cứ dọn đâu có thấy ai đâu, cái vừa xách cái máy hút bụi chạy cái rồi nguyên đống ông chạy ra đi đánh răng, nhìn mình cứ nhăn cái điện mẹ ồn với lồn ấy. Chịu mỗi lần hút bụi là ồn lắm, hút bụi một cái là mấy ông bật dậy ngủ dậy hết à, mà hút bụi cái mà ông ra vẫn nhìn ông nào nó nhăn mẹ nó
Nhăn là bắt
cho mấy ông chặt tiền bữa cơm mình dọn cho ổng sạch mà đều mẹ mốt cứ nhìn mình đủ 10 rưỡi gần 11 giờ rồi dọn con đéo cho nó mẹ nó lột mẹ ngủ gì lắm đó.
Đúng rồi
đúng không chi
đúng không
mình dọn cho rồi mình nó còn vậy
để cái phòng với cái chuồng heo chắc nó mới vừa
đúng
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Bake the bread.
có ai đó mới nói alo à?
Đó mới nói alo à?
Tại biết nghĩ là muốn rủ đi ăn đi đủ. Nhìn cho mình
gọi luôn đi bắt cặp rồi. Lấy Chine đúng không? Khang gửi vô lấy Chine.
Mà chưa lấy giùm em mình chi.
Go. Dàn thôi cho đợi bắt cặp. Đi ăn mặt đi ngay. Ồ, chị này nó cho hết 4 phần luôn mà.
The site of power.
Đúng gì?
The site of domination.
Looks like that crown could use some nether stones. These things were ever going to work. It's now.
Ủa, hôm nay nó bán ế vậy hả? Thấy luôn. Rồi bú.
Ủa đợt trước mình chơi Chine là mình chơi crack mà đúng không? Chứ mình đâu có chơi bản quyền không?
Game mà mình chơi trên bản quyền chắc cũng đến trên đầu ngón tay quá.
Chắc mới có bàn tay trái thì chưa qua được bàn tay phải.
Hồi đó chắc chơi đủ mấy cái biết chắc cũng mấy chục game, cái trăm game chơi nữa mà đủ mấy game lộn là cũng như crack.
Má mà toàn crack có ốp được không ít kinh chứ đúng rồi anh em.
Thì chế độ mốt làm người nổi tiếng cảm ơn ai rồi mới vài câu cuối tôi cảm ơn một bá.
Đúng rồi.
Độ mà không có anh là độ mà em đếm có kỷ niệm luôn.
Đúng luôn. Đúng rồi. Đéo đùa rồi.
Gì đúng không?
those ranks.
Heading there.
Nó bự quá chị em.
Let's end this. On I go.
You feel it. A sudden shift. The brain is weakening. Its grasp of itself slipping. This is your chance. Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
Its will is weakening. Let's finish this.
Cãi lộn thôi, còn con trên máy thôi. Về chơi. Why am I even here?
Ôi 128 cái xếp phải cứ chó lọc thì
100 đâu, 500 mấy á.
Cái gì ghê. Mày xếp thế mà vừa mỗi vai xếp của mày chắc mấy ghi quá.
F5 liên tục.
Đúng người Hoa sợ rồi.
Ủa má chơi một đoạn bị má xếp vậy mà còn bị dính mấy lần nữa rồi má chơi nhiều khi nửa tiếng một tí đồng hồ xong bụp cái đụng mày gặp ngay vậy.
Nói gì? Xóa đâu có sợ xóa là lỡ bị gì không quay lại được. Cái gì? Xóa sợ bị gì lỡ mai mốt cần cái chạy gì không kịp sao. Đúng không?
There it is, the crown of Karsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
We need to use the nether stones on the crown. That is our fated path. That's the person.
And
The crown lies ahead. Now's our chance to dominate it. Cast the spell again.
Lâu. Đọc có nói gì đâu. Đeo gì đâu.
Put him up. Find a route.
Sao mình ra mấy cái trò kỳ cục với mày.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Sao công an lại bắt một phim trái phép. Rồi lại đấm luôn. Sao đường không có ai. Đi giữa đường nó giáp thằng nào chạy giật đi nổi chạy luôn. Nó mày chứ ai chứ mày chạy có một luôn á. Có khi mày chạy nó nhảy lò cò nó còn chạy được nữa. Thì từ dưới đứng lên đó mày. Nó giật xong vậy là cọ chùm cái bao bố nhảy bao bố xong về nhà luôn mày giết cũng kịp. Ngồi nửa đêm rồi người ta cửa sổ ta nhìn ra quay đăng lên để địt mày. Thằng nào nó ngoài đăng lên luôn. Động lực năm mới một cậu bé thật đáng ngưỡng mộ. Được biết cậu bé này năm mới mấy giờ mới 10:30 này. Cậu đấy hồi nãy cái thức thì mãi nhạc. Dạ ra mày có đem laptop không? Cam giờ lên ngồi nói chuyện 8 rồi mày sẽ chim content đi.
Má chịu hồi toàn bộ đồng binh. Mẹ có bao nhiêu đồng binh đâu chịu hồi cho hết.
Má gớm thì cướp.
Mẹ các bạn thanh nó còn dậy hơn các bạn đó.
Má phải dậy chứ. Trận chiến cuối cùng.
Đại chiến. Nãy quên xài.
Dậy hơn gì em lọ bên đó còn cộng 11 bên kia kìa.
Chỉ cộng 12 bên này cũng 12. Tao chưa trò hết rồi.
Chờ ngủ đi mất năm mới đó.
Cha mày.
Anh nói gì? Học nhau với bài đó sao vậy?
Ôi giúp lo đọc kìa.
Mày lưng không có đây.
Rồi ôi. Còn anh giúp lo tập. Còn bố.
Trời ơi, đậu má gì vậy? Trời ơi, sao không mua cái băng đô bình thường thôi? Hàng gì? Mà được cái luận ăn hairline đúng á, hairline chuẩn chỉ quá. Thằng này chắc không bị hói đâu. Không có, mày đâu bị đâu, mày đâu có bị chữ M đâu. Không có trán cao thôi à. Không, mày bị hói. Chữ M là bị hói. Nhưng mày đâu này chữ M. Nhưng mà mày bị hai cái bên kia nó bị chéo lên, nó không có đi lên mà nó bị đi ngang qua đấy không? Hai cái góc á của mày nó không có bị đi lên nhưng mà nó bị đi ngang á. Ở trên á, ngay cái đỉnh, ngay cái góc luôn. Bình thường người ta là người ta bị đi lên thành chữ M, mày thì không bị, nhưng mà mày thì nó bị đi ngang qua. Tại thấy cái phần ở dưới, cái phần nó có mấy cái phần tóc sót lại ở dưới đó, là có nghĩa là nó bị đi lên rồi, bị đi ngang á, phải đi lên. Cái này hói xong cạo thành mô hót luôn vậy đó. Thôi. Này có kiểu tóc để hoài. Nào quên.
Chơi gì mấy kêu dữ.
Đâu máy chạy. Giờ coi như cái quạt này. Cái gì cho ăn? Các bà để đầu gì ta? Gớm này. Mày đến được cứt á. Mấy người có gặp bây giờ thôi mình. Cái gì? Trong lớp luôn. Đúng còn những gì cùng. Thì biết mày vô góc lớp mày ngồi mày mở phim xét thì đủ có bị phát hiện. Đó, làm chứng đàng hoàng luôn. Vô lớp cái sao mở phim xét chó ăn gớm vậy. Tao hồi trong lớp mày vô mày ngồi mày mở thì xong đủ má đi xuống cái mày ngồi mày cười hả. Thôi rồi nhớ có thằng đầu cặt là còn điệt mẹ mở để mở trên lớp sinh học nữa, điệt mẹ nó mang lộn mà khùng thiệt. Thằng nào á đi cúng thằng An chứ thằng nào ở trên lớp sinh học á là thằng nào. Trời mày còn dơ hơn luôn. cái dòng khác.
Follows me everywhere.
Lỗ đậu ngay như vậy. Con quay thấy nghe không? Còn đỡ cái điện thoại mày biết đếm gì dốt đấy. Gớm thì gớm.
Onward.
Jimmy on the go.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Go.
Đục cục lục mày.
Bị đấy.
Đang cái đập.
Nào, ăn không rồi đấy.
No time for mercy.
You feel it, a sudden shift. The brain is weakening. Its grasp of it even back.
Its will is weakening. Let's finish this.
Count on me.
Căng. Nó gần cái mặt cái. Lũ.
Nghe nghe.
Lên giường nằm luôn.
It's time! We destroy the Nether Brain and end the Grand Design!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Mình chéo lên kia kìa. Để auto đi giảm độ xuống. Chứ để lạnh không tí nữa để nó xuống vẫn không nổi. Anh chắc 2 giờ anh ngủ. 2 giờ 2 mấy chứ ngồi nói chuyện bạn. Chết đi. Rồi.
Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
Subdued. At last. This is its death rattle.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
This is it, soldier. This is what we
Nope.
fought for. Time to end this thing.
Nope.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Karlach's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
No more tadpoles, brain. It's time to die.
thắng rồi nhưng mà nhiều người hy sinh quá.
Master, I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Gì đấy? Cái độ má là nó cắm. Còn má nó cắm không đánh lại.
Đánh lại luôn.
Bay siêu.
Giường này chuyển lên giường nằm luôn cái.
Everything you did Everything you sacrificed. It was worth it. For this.
We did it. We actually did it. And the city's still standing.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
I should feel relieved. Yet my blood still simmers. The parasite. It's withered. Dead along with the netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable. And I'm grateful for it.
It's all right. I knew what I was doing.
I will ensure that all Githyanki know your name and your sacrifice. What you have done today will start a fire that rages across the astral plane. With their lost prince returned, my people will burn away Vlaakith's corruption. And it is all thanks to you. The Illithid who defied a netherbrain.
Nguyên tất cả companion từ đầu game tới cuối game của tao.
Gì?
I did, didn't I?
Nguyên tất cả companion từ đầu tới cuối game.
And I think I might live long enough to tell the tale
Rồi
too.
mẹ.
I thank you.
Mày chắc ending đúng
My
rồi.
liberator. My savior.
Cười rồi.
My people are leaving, and I must leave with them. Come, Lae'zel. We will free the Githyanki and dismantle the Empire. Let them be imprisoned no longer.
Then I must go with the prince. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains. Your will is strong, Restil. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator. Orpheus, I am ready.
Culas! Cuthas! Farewell, Gestil, my liberator.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
What is it, wizard? Huh? There will be plenty to furrow our brows over in the morning. Why not take a break?
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. once I have, I'll return it to Mystra. She'll cure me of my affliction. And I'll finally be free. I'm sure. A wise man learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mystra. If this adventure has taught me anything, it's that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, grown quite fond of this merry band of ours, but I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mystra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
A nip, a dance, and a song. Don't mind if I do. I think we're due an evening's reprieve. What's our leader have to say?
Very well. Perhaps after a drink or 5, I'll be tempted to inflict some of my singing on you all. As if the city has not suffered enough.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Astarion. Burnt by the sun again. God's damn, that's fucking cruel.
Nấu.
Lộn.
Mới rất mạng. Cho ăn nồi. Cho ăn không đi đâu mà cái sụp về.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Cái gì đây? Có mặt đồ đây.
I was afraid for the briefest moment when I woke this morning. I didn't know where I was. I thought perhaps it had all been a dream, stopping the Absolute, saving my parents. Then I realized I was in your arms. We did it. Everything's perfect. Almost, anyway. I didn't mean it like that. After everything that happened, with my parents, with Shah, I didn't think I was owed any happiness. I did things that fill me with shame now. There's at least one person who doesn't want me happy. Shah. I felt the wound last night, while you were sleeping. Like some sadistic child de-winging a fly. She can try to twist the knife all she likes. I know I can survive her worst. Nothing she does can sour the fact that I have my family again. Thank you. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that very thing. It's nice to hear someone else say it. You and I... Our time together has been very dear to me. I had hoped maybe there might be more to come. It's not an exciting life that I lead, but I'd like you to be a part of it. I doubt I'd have anything at all if it wasn't for you. Good. Then seek me out when you have time. I'm hoping to find some place I can settle down and stay close to my parents. Somewhere quiet, where they can find peace and gaze at the night sky. I'll keep a spot for you. It'll be just like old times.
You and Shadowheart found your peace in a country farmstead with a pack of pets and a garden of night orchids. You were basking beneath the silver moon after a midnight swim one night when you notice a letter among your discarded clothes. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Should mind my step.
Didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside. Save it for when we're alone. Anyway, I know it's real. I know we made it. I just wish I could go back in time and reassure the old me that it would all work out. But enough introspection. This is a party. I hope we won't seem terribly boring to everyone when they ask what we've been doing this past while. A cottage in the countryside. They may have been expecting something more. Well, more. What's the current count again? 4 dogs, 8 cats, 9 chickens, 6 pigeons, 4 sheep, Daphne the milk cow, that odd little squirrel that keeps jumping on my shoulder, and Buttons, of course. So am I at times. But he's just a helpless pup. I don't think it was a coincidence when I found him in the woods. Far from it. It's fine. Already passed. Shal must have sensed I was enjoying myself. Perhaps. I won't get my hopes up just yet, but in truth it doesn't matter. Her plan failed. I'm happy. I mean, how could I not be? I have you. But enough about Shah and her petty barbs. We're here to see old friends and enjoy ourselves. So let's do just that. Why, I feel better already. Are you trying to make me sleepy? You know how easily I get lost in your arms. Have fun.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it? Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. He seems excited in a way you recognize. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism. He whines. Less talk, more throw.
For a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when you could source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get back.
I have something to ask.
Oh, right. You. Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard you helped Mr. Dacarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right? Well done. Despite my old friend's genius, he'd have blown himself up long ago if not for the help of friends like you. Ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able. If you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities. send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste for them, but a great many things have changed. Ta-ta.
For 2 months, Orpheus trained me in the ways of the comet. For 2 more, I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head. We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith. Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai. An exiled people. Once king with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. I am a warrior of the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm. Soon, when the comet has risen, I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlakith's vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that. Now go, mingle a bit. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. Love is a powerful tonic. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends. Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dock and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt ashamed. Like I'd lost everything. Just as you claimed your victory. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I'd gained so much more. I had freedom, strength, a whole new life. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Let's not get carried away, darling. Perhaps more me than I've ever been. I did at first, but then I realized these shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am. In all my glory, for better and for worse. That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Well, well. Professor Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. Pleasure to remake your acquaintance. She did not. I'm delighted to report. I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her, as I told you I would. And in return, she... Even now, I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils. Ah, so you still remember our little lesson. It was at that moment, the weave connecting us, that I realized how much your friendship had come to mean to me. Teaching you was hardly an effort at all. Not like my present cohort of Oh, they try their best, of course, when they can manage to stay awake.
The cheek of them! Nothing a well-placed swipe from Tara can't fix, though.
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned? From you, I'd expect nothing less. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, you know. I'll be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you. Well, I, for one, can't wait. I say with some confidence. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower. My apologies, Tara. That would be our tower. It will give us plenty of time to catch up on your adventure. I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening. So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
Though I'm going to get very hungry.
Now, there's a face I know well indeed. You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more. Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we'll forge together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day. I always do. Should I ever decline? That was more than worth the wait. That was more than worth the wait? Oh, I suppose you... Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing. In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together. In a manner of speaking, yes. Though it is a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. True balance is no simple, fixed thing. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but you are welcome whenever you like. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each night for... They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake. I am all ears, though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image. I am glad you have kept... Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now. Quite often. They come and go as they please. But with so many playmates to avail of, they ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned. On occasion, even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence. I spend half my days in Ursine form. The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be. As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer... Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age. Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this. Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company. Oh, I am well aware, trust me. Now, I've taken up enough of your time.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable. Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an oak. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. Too organized, though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again. There is still much to do. People to house. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, for all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
I'm glad the roads were kind. I'd hate to have missed this. At least I have my parents to take care of the animals.
Ah, soldier. How glad I am to see you again. I'd started to wonder if I ever would. Maybe I thought our paths would cross on their own. Or maybe I wasn't sure what you'd make of me. I've changed so much. But then again, you have too. Stubbornly yourself, aren't you? I suppose I used to be too. But this evolution has shown me parts of myself I never knew existed. For example, my favorite food used to be mutton chops. Do you know what it is now? Brains, soldier. Brains. I thought I was good at cracking skulls before. Now I've got it down to something of a science. Or maybe more of a... I've made arrangements with a healer in the city. When a patient is beyond saving, but still able to speak for themselves, they're offered a choice. They can go as nature intends to take them, or when they're ready, when their goodbyes have been said, their affairs settled, and all that awaits them is pain, I relieve them. When I consume their brains, I am nourished by much more than the physical nutrition. Their memories, from birth to death, become part of me. I've lived hundreds of childhoods, first loves, marriages, feuds and friendships. I remember them all. And in this way, we all live on together. Thanks, soldier. It's good to see you looking so well. Enjoy the night, my friend.
I didn't realize you were such a homebody,
Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my... I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? But believe you me, my friend, not a word could have been written without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'd write a draft and you could just sign your name. Better your success really has been wonderful for my reputation.
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
Gods, I smell like a 70-year-old cinder. Withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a Cambion's belly without so much as a chance at washing up. I'll forget all that. By the stars' light and the moon's glow, it's so good to see you, and I've got so much to tell you. The Hell Hunt's no mere duty. It's a thrill. The demons I've disintegrated, the devilkin I've bled, the stories I could share. I don't suppose you'd indulge me. Yes, but just the one, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Amnitsu at the Styx, the three-tusked Orthon, or the invading Goristroy? Styx Devils, they're called. They usually prefer the frozen wastes of Stygia, but Zariel's got a few of her own for guarding the River of Blood. Fat bastards, all of them. Was on the heels of Amerigan who'd been stalking the wild hills and sprinted a little too close to the Styx. I felt my mind start to drain. An Amnitsu speciality. Bought just enough time for one of its minions to grab me and dangle me over the... Could feel the Styx tugging at my memories as I hung over it, eager to drink me dry. Good thing I never touched foot in the hells without my companion wolf, Lily. She was just the distraction I needed. She nipped at the minion's heels and I leapt from its grasp, unsheathed my short swords and rushed at the Amnitsu in a fury. When we'd finished, all that remained was a pair of paltry wings atop a pile of viscera. I wish you'd been there to join in. Oh, to battle together. I suppose that's my way of saying I miss you. Tonight, I toast not just the people we've become, but the people we were. Warriors, winners, saviors. I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch, and he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer, with a few exceptions. Fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart. I won't lie. So I stoked new fires in myself using the lessons my father once taught me. The Blade of Avernus is a ranger, a hunter of... I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear. I can't imagine not having you at my side. Go on, the night's young. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops, did I say half a bottle? I meant half.
Ah, breathe deep, Boo! To meet again where your journey began, my friend. Oh, and for Happy also.
Yes, honored, of course.
See how you're very present? It is just this day that Happy...
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, hmm? It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing achesome. So I have. Though it is a peace, 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels. And so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
No, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they leave or...
Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done. Though I am thinking yours does not sit on your shoulders, eh? Now, halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends. So, will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Lae'zel of Creshkiller, true child of Gith, and true friend to Boo. Though she will and say it is Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it. Shadowheart, 2 gods dogged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo did... Halsin, Archdruid of Arch... somewhere. And there, the champion of... having tentacles, Karlak. She was once very tall and strong like Minsk, but we still like her as she is. And finally, Jahira. Study them well, sneak thief. For the best among them who never arrived to a party without even a gift for them.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be a...
Scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze. God, we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some... You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little. Milil.
Though if the lack of song prayers is anything to go by, that name carries... Apologies. I think I got a mote. Carried away there. You're hardly to blame. You just want to change up the music, I wager. You know. Finally! The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. Fantastic.
He's gone. Not the big mad bastard.
This one night is like any other. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. What indeed? The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you. There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.